Saturday night was just glorious, was just fantastic, and it was so much fun to pull that off and see all the people that took part in it to make it happen. The 20th anniversary re-release of Take Off Your Shoes, the first CD we ever made with Mike Von Muchow. Of course, my daughter Sequoia coming up and singing was just golden. She sang 2 songs with us, which was beautiful, something I'm never going to forget. Just the whole night was fantastic to pull off, and there's a lot of people to thank that goes into that. Mike Von Muchow has such a big part in us, in our story. Mike, of course, sat in with us, which was great. He performed so well. He had such a fun time doing it too, I know he did. And he was there at the beginning, like I said, he actually was one of our 7 bass players in the band for a while, for a cup of coffee, if you will. We're friends. We're great friends, more than we are associates or musicians together. I mean, that's the nice thing about it, is he's not seeing me as someone, oh, he needs a hand because he's got this disease. Not at all. We're just fellow musicians. We love hanging out. We love telling jokes with each other and playing music together and creating together. And he's a fantastic person for that. And he's played a big part in this, so that was great. Al Franz, who made the poster, that cool poster that we had. Al made this great poster using some old Fillmore type lettering, which evokes our sound and our spirit so much. And the fact that all the fans that came out to see us, and all the old fans that came out to see us, we start at 9 o'clock, which is, for my sake, I like starting earlier because, let's face it, it's a little tough for me to make it through a whole night, to make it late. But you get me up on stage and get me playing and performing, and it just takes over. And I feel so great up there, so happy up there. And we played till 2:30 that night. We did about a 5-hour show, which is fantastic. Besides the work that goes into this, it's the passion that comes out in the performance. And that shows in spades when you watch it back on video or you listen to it back on a recording. And that's due to the fact that I play with some of the finest musicians in town. I've been playing with 2 of them for the longest time. Dave Orr, our drums. He's just rock solid, fantastic player, great musical mind, dynamite friend, on and on and on. He's way taller than me. He could be a center on the team if I ever need him for basketball. And he's just a great guy, and he's a great drummer, great pocket drummer, great musician. And he's been playing with me since the mid-90s. And then there's Guido Lemon on bass. Guido, what can you say about Guido? Rock solid in the pocket, always there. Fantastic musician, even a better friend. I've known him since freshman in college. He's a fine friend and a joy to be around. Just a great guy overall. And then there's the 2 new guys in the band. Matt Salvo on keyboards, who I can't say enough about. In 15 gigs we played, 15, 18 shows now so far. He has grown and become such a better musician with us. He's a fantastic musician, hands down. He's a hell of a musician. He's maybe the best one in the band of all of us. But he's just grown so much into flib music that he's given us a life that I didn't know we had in us with what he's contributed to the band. And then there's Kyle Renfro, nicknamed the Kid, I guess, by some people, the great guitarist we've got. He might be the best musician in the band too, so I'm so lucky I play with these great guys. He brings a brilliance to the guitar that's just so thrilling to stand next to and hear that guy play every night. And the musical ideas that come out of his head are so forward thinking and bring such life to these songs. And it's wonderful because I can write a song and I can write it on acoustic guitar and me just singing it, and that's a plaintive, simple version of it. I bring it to Mooch and I record it with Mooch, a one-on-one person. I bring it to the band and we flesh it out and they arrange it. And the ideas that they come up with usually are much farther beyond what I ever thought it would be. And then the songs breathe the life of 5 members, not just one, not me who composed it. So to play those songs live and give them such a life, it's thrilling. And I keep using that word a lot, but that's the best word I can think to describe it. I make the blueprint. I lay the pattern down and say, here it is, these are our jumping off points. And those guys take it and run with it in a way that's just beyond my thoughts and my expectations a lot of times. It's pretty neat playing with them. So there you have it. A great night living the life in La Crosse playing music. The 420 show that we pulled together. And thanks to the tons of people who participated in it and you fans who came to see us play. And I got a little secret. We recorded it. So in the future, perhaps you'll hear a recording of that night after we get it all mixed down. It'll be great. Thanks a ton, everybody. Click the subscribe button, and I appreciate all that you do for us. See ya.